Oh man, a powerful day for Cosmos Atom token, which is up 10% despite Bitcoin being sideways, flat on the day, still below our EMA ribbon, and Bitcoin is just struggling for direction right now. We do not know if we're going to see lower price targets all the way down to 41, 42, or if we can finally get a reversal from this floor, which we keep coming down to test the 45.5-ish area here. You can see here 1 test, 2 tests, 3 tests, 4, 5 tests. We can come back down again to test it, or we're going to break lower this time. Remember, the more times you test the price floor, the weaker it becomes and the more likely you are to head to the downside, which is quite worrying. Every single price target we've set ourselves to the upside here since our breakout from this wedge on Bitcoin has just failed, right? You can see here, once we got the sharp projection from 52, we said, okay, we need to hold this neckline. The M pattern broke, we broke the neckline, and we entered back down in this downward channel, as you can see by this diagonal white line here. Now, you can see we bounced off it. We got a bit of a breakout, but then you can see we just went sideways here. In order for that breakout to be validated, we had to get above 48.5-ish. We didn't. We're not even above the important level at 47,850, and this is starting to get a little bit worrying because we need some direction in. Again, the only saving grace we have today is that volumes are still thin. Monday is a bank holiday in lieu because the New Year's fell on a weekend, so people got Monday off in many countries, and that could be having an effect on some of our volume. But still, this is not looking good. We need to quickly on Bitcoin get back above this neckline at 49.5 and then 52. Very important because longer term, guys, we can't be stuck at this level for too long. We need to get back up because the action starts really once we get to 56 here. Okay, we need to get to this green box here categorized between the price points at about 57 all the way up to about 61.5-ish. We need to get into that level because that's what's proven as resistance time and time again. We need to break through it powerfully and start moving to the upside on Bitcoin. Anywho, while that's been happening, it's been amazing that certain projects have been pumping quite powerfully. We've been covering them on this channel despite Bitcoin struggling. Bitcoin's had several false starts recently, but we've seen the likes of Phantom and now Cosmos really starting to move. And I made it very clear in my video 2 days ago that Q1 and Q2 of 2022, and I've been speaking about it for months before this, is about the layer 1 solutions. People have just started to realize, institutional money is realizing, sophisticated investors are realizing we need to get on board on these layer 1 solutions, and we can't wait for the green candles. We can't wait for Bitcoin to get into gear. We need to load up the boat now and take that risk, which is very, very interesting. And this is potentially why we're seeing some of these altcoins decoupling almost, just temporarily. I don't think this is a major decoupling for all time. Somewhat decoupling from the status quo of Bitcoin right now. We've covered Phantom in the previous video. Make sure you go and check that out. And here we can see Cosmos is doing the same. We're going to move over to the Cosmos chart. But whilst I do that, guys, don't forget to smash up the like button, subscribe to support this channel so I can continue to bring you these videos, these blends between technical and fundamental analysis on your favorite coins. And now we're starting to do more coverage on Atom here because a lot of you guys have requested this in terms of TA. We've covered this a while back. If you haven't watched my price target video, guys, months ago I made a price target video on Cosmos. I'll try to link that up here. Make sure you go check that out and watch that video as well. Now, let's clear this chart up a little bit and take off that EMA ribbon. Now, you can see for a while here, we were trading, it's very important that we maintained above this level here at $28, and you can see we managed to break straight past that, and it was very important that we got above this level at 32 past his previous high. We managed to do that, and normally, remember guys, anybody who's been watching my videos for a while, when we break past that previous high, it's very normal to get a retest at exactly that high, okay guys? And this time you can see, because Cosmos is so powerful right now, the retest came a little bit earlier. We didn't even need to go all the way back down to this level here at right there, which is 32. It just started rebounding at 34, which is fantastic. Now, if I bring up the EMA ribbon, what you'll see is this is beautiful on the 4-hourly chart. Look at this beautiful movement here on the 4-hourly. A beautiful bounce off our EMA ribbon. You can see here we're getting a little bit of rejection here at the Fibonacci level, which is perfectly normal. But the bounce back here at the EMA ribbon has given it the strength now to push through. And you can see this latest 4-hourly candle is now pushing through this Fibonacci line, which is sat at the 0.68 level mark at 37. Very important level for us to go above and hold. Not only do we need to hold it, it's perfectly normal if we come back down and get a retest again, guys. So if we push on, come back down, retest, and then head higher to our $44 target here on Cosmos Atom. But that's not it, guys. What we need to see is, let's zoom out a little bit more here on Cosmos. And in fact, let's go to the daily chart just to make this a little bit simpler to see. You can see here on the daily chart, we're now more than bullish here on our daily chart. Look how extended we are from our EMA ribbon. We've even got room to retest, guys, and that's the beautiful thing. I like to have room for us to come back down without invalidating our bullish momentum. So even here, we can come back down comfortably to 30. We're sitting at 38 right now. We can come back down comfortably to 30, which is your 0.618 Fibonacci level here, without actually losing our EMA ribbons. That's always good to know. Now, my next level, once we bounce off and head to the upside, my Fibonacci longer term price target here is the 1.618 golden ratio level at 73. But even 73, guys, is just my technical target for now. And I'm confident we will hit that through this year, as in Q1, Q2. Now, the other interesting thing which we have to monitor is if you look at this just from a market cap point of view, Cosmos Atom is super undervalued. I mean, we're talking about layer 1 solutions on this channel quite a lot, and the notion of interoperability cannot be overlooked. It's super important. If we concede that Ethereum is not the be-all and end-all, and therefore we believe layer 1 solutions will exist, and it'll be the battle of the fittest in that, whether it's Luna, whether it's Cardano, whether it's eGold, whether it's various others, right? What we then have to accept is that there will, by necessity, need to be the best-in-class interoperability play so that these chains, these independent layer 1 solutions can interact with each other, right? Again, I use the example of Visa and MasterCard, allowing you to be interoperable between those. And that is where Cosmos Atom has made great movements in terms of building out their protocol between inter-blockchain communications. And this reminds me of early internet days where we had to have these protocols, TCP and the various other protocols, in order for things to get done internationally on a global scale. So really huge fundamental catalyst here for us on Cosmos, and the technicals are looking fantastic as well. The other thing in our favor here is we're still below our all-time highs, right? So the next levels we want to really look at is we're going to get a little bit of resistance at $44 and then the all-time high at 46. So the quicker we can get there is fantastic. We might need to call off a little bit. So we may need to call off and come back down to 37 for some support and then go back up again. That's all normal and part of this process. So for me, fundamentally, even if I look at the likes of, let's say, Polygon sitting at about 33 billion market cap, and you've got Cosmos sitting at 8 billion, that's a 4x differential, right? And a 4x differential here would take you to about, call it a 150 to 160 Atom. So super undervalued play right now. I just don't think the market, and particularly retail traders, have cottoned onto Cosmos Atom that much. But you're seeing now by these strong, powerful days, perhaps the market is starting to build some attention around this and seeing, hang on a second, if we now finally understand that layer 1 solutions are, Ethereum is not the be-all and end-all, and everyone's going into Solana, ADA, Luna, Phantom, and the rest of it, then what about the interoperability, right? So that's starting to become a trend now. People are starting to understand that, and that's perhaps why we're seeing some of the movements here on Atom. Hope you guys found this useful, guys. If you have any questions, feel free to head into our Discord server. Pin comment will be the link to our free public Discord server. Tag me either in the Atom chat or in the general crypto chat area, and I'll be more than happy to cover your questions there. As always, guys, if you want to support this channel a little bit more, consider hitting the join button. That is your way of supporting me to help me bring you these videos on a daily basis. But more importantly, you're going to get access to our community thread, and there you'll be able to tag me with any questions as a priority on your favorite coins, on your portfolio, analyze your favorite projects, and I'm more than happy to do that for you in our community thread. So consider doing that as well. As always, guys, thanks for watching. We'll try to bring you a lot more Cosmos updates. So if you like this, I really need you to hit the like button, subscribe, and even comment below to say you want to see more Cosmos videos, and then that way I can bring you more of these projects, because I know this is something you want to hear about. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.